Good evening, everybody. We will begin this public broadcast momentarily. If everyone can say hello in the chat beforehand, that'll be wonderful. We're going to go for a little bit of a different music vibe tonight. Because it is 11 PM and I'm very tired, so chill vibes. Nice one, Adrian. How is the music to voice ratio? Is this good? Good. I'm going to turn the music down on my end a little bit because it's a little bit distracting. I don't know what the music's like, but oh, 3 seconds to go. Welcome everybody. Oh my gosh, it's got all of these things open as well. There we go, looking a bit better now. How are we all doing tonight? Welcome. This is a very different vibe. I've got the ambient lights on, so my face is going to change color like all the time, which is, I don't know why, but look, my face is changing color. I'm like a glowing LED light. My face is glowing. Anyway, welcome. So let's have a look at the chart, and surprisingly enough, right, Bitcoin has basically just done what I thought it would do today, which is to come into this monthly level. Let's see where we close. This is where this is really distracting, these lights. I'm blue now. Yeah, but let's see where we close tonight. And I'm just interested because it's one of those that a lot of people, as we go into tomorrow, as we go into the second month of the year, a lot of people are going to be paying attention to this monthly level and whether we get, of course, a big old bullish engulfing candle here, which takes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of price action. So also, I mean, it's not going to be a 6-month close, but we have the potential here to take out 6 months worth of price action within 1 month of candle, which is kind of interesting. So I'm particularly interested in seeing this close. I do think that, honestly, I don't think it means anything for the macro. I don't think it means anything in terms of what we can trade over the next few days, but it's going to be interesting to see. And that also brings me towards the giveaways that I will do tonight as well. I did promise that I would do a giveaway. We're doing this a little bit later, so unfortunately P's not around and we can't do the spin the wheel thing for EXO. But what I will do, if we can get, we've not got as many viewers in here because it is a late one. So I'm gonna say we've only got 50 viewers. Usually we have over 100 in here, and I would say 100 likes. But I'm gonna go for 100 likes. We'll see what we can get, and we'll see what happens as we get towards the close. So if we can get 100 likes on this video, on this stream, I will give away $100. If we only get 50 likes, I'll give away $50. And if we get somewhere in between, I'll give away as many dollars as there are likes on the video, up to a maximum of 100, because I don't want people bot liking this and then making me give away like 1,000 or whatever. So yeah, depending on how many likes we get, I will give away that many dollars to whoever can. In a moment, we're going to guess what the monthly open is going to be. So if whoever can correctly guess the monthly open or gets the closest to the monthly open, when I say go, not beforehand, when I say so, I want to see everyone post in the comments their prediction. I'm going to do a start and I'm going to do an end. It's going to be like a few minutes, and I'll give away that many dollars to whoever can guess the closest. What we will also do, if the winner is a member of the crew already, on top of the USDT, I will also give away 3 months of ExoCharts membership. But that's only if you're a crew member. If you're not a crew member, then it will be just $100. If you are a crew member, it will be $100 plus 3 months of ExoCharts membership. How does that sound to everyone? Does that sound like a good deal? And I want to do it on, what should we do it on? Let's go spot. Let's go Coinbase. Yeah, I'm going to go Coinbase. So I want to do a spot exchange rather than a futures, because I think that's a little bit more exciting. So we're going to go for it on the Coinbase chart, Bitcoin US dollar on Coinbase. So whoever can guess the closest will win the money or the whatever else. May sound. If you do want to substitute the dollars for a month of crew membership, then you can. So if you do win, I will give that option. Who likes the ambient lighting anyway? I feel like there's so much color going on in my face. It's so distracting. Right, let's talk about some price action from today. So I haven't had any chance to trade today. What's the question, Mikey? Should we do this now? No, we're not going to do it now. We're going to do it 10 minutes before the close. I'm going to ask no, that's too easy. But then I've got to scroll through. I'll just have to take a bunch of screenshots. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, we're going to do it now because we have had 50 likes. So I think now we can start it, because that means the minimum likes have been hit. Then we'll get into the price action in a minute. So let's just get this giveaway thing out of the way. So I am going to ask let's just go. Whoever. Yeah, it can go up to 100. Stop saying how many likes there are. I'm aware. It'll be however many likes are there at the monthly open. But we're going to do the guessing now. So those who join late do not get an opportunity. Guess the new monthly open price on Coinbase BTC USD pair. Closest person wins up to $100. And I'm going to do this as a start. everyone who's done it before the start thing, you've got to type it again. And in 10 minutes time, or no, 10 minutes time, I'm going to do a finish. So I need to just keep screenshotting this. This is difficult. You can only have one entry each. I don't know how this is going to work. Okay, I'm only going to do this for 2 minutes because then people can only do one entry each. All right, I need to screenshot again because there's already a lot of people. So I got up to Andre, screenshot these. Now I got up to Mountain Climber. Once it all slows down, I'm just going to go stop, and then that will be all the entries. Where's Mountain Climber? Okay, it's all slowing down now. Any more entries? We're going to give 1 more minute for entries, and then I will... Craig, yeah, 0. And then I will close the submissions. Screenshot again, because now all of these I need to get. Then we go up to fudged about it. Okay. All right, I think that will be the end. So I'm going to just do stop. And anyone beyond this, no more entries allowed. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Cool, there we go. Okay, that's all the entries are in. If you missed out, then unlucky, but you have plenty of opportunity. So there we go. Everyone's has been screenshotted. So I will be able to find, I'll be able to find the winner at some point. Let me just do this. Pete, I'm about to spam you because I realize you're still here, because all of these are saved to my clipboard. And these are all the entries. So I'm going to try. I'll sort it out, but it's just so I have a record of them. So we're up to $60. We're up to 60 likes. Cool. Okay. Right. Now we can get back to actual stuff again. So giveaway is ready. And within the next 45 minutes, just over, we will know. We will know. 54 degrees north. Should we allow that entry? Imagine if he gets it right. Imagine if it does close at 23,112. You could just rewatch your own stream. Yeah, I know, but I want to announce the winner, like as we get the close. It makes it more exciting, right? And then it means I've got to stay for 45 minutes. Otherwise, I would just probably like go to sleep. Right. Price action. So what I'm going to do initially, I'm just going to show this, because although I haven't had the opportunity today to trade very much because other stuff came up, it's kind of done what we were talking about in this morning's trading room. Okay, so what we had initially spoken about was that I said here that the last trading day of the month is today, so I feel that it is likely we close somewhere close to the monthly level at 23,290, whereas price just come up to, okay, we've just had that test. So I thought it was likely that we were going to get that close there. However, there is major resistance now at the daily, which has confluence with the local golden pocket and 30-minute OB. My point of interest for short positions is around 23,100, which again is where we started to get this rolling over on price action earlier. And then I was looking for basically a short in to take local liquidity, which we basically just had down here. I was looking a little bit lower at this point then, but as we had the different sessions come in, to look at liquidity and then looking for a long up into the monthly. So that was the plan for today, and it has followed fairly close to what that plan was. So I haven't been able to trade it. I was in a long position, was able to take profit, and subsequently have just closed out the short as we got this one down here, but not like in a day tradey type of thing. I haven't had the opportunity to trade it so much, but hopefully there has been good profit that has been made by many other people within the crew today. I did see a lot of people talking about it in the trading chat, which was very good. And yeah, I think it's gone relatively well. So if we do talk about what the confluence was that we had up here, and we can go over our reasons for why we were looking at this in the first place. So as we came in and we were looking at the London Open, the long opportunity was basically from here, this daily open. So as we came in to backtest the daily open, why is there fixed range there? We had the VWAP offering support, and we were looking for that break, change the market structure, break, and then a move up towards what was our previous day point of control. So if we zoom out here, there's your previous day point of control, and your previous day VWAP close, and so on and so on and so on. So we did have that move up. We can see it on this chart here also. This is where we got, obviously, we've kind of progressed on a little bit more from that. But there was the short earlier on. Oh my gosh. PPA settings, let's... I can't remember how I do this anymore. Never mind. Oh, all right, I've just literally just done it. So yeah, we were looking for that move up into the previous day point of control. We had confluence there before getting a move back down. Now, I would have liked to have seen it go a little bit lower afterwards. So after we had that rise here, which would have given a nice short with a couple of stop hunts along the way, just taking out the early short positions. What I ultimately would have liked to have seen from that point was a golden pocket retrace that came down and took out like these lows here. Now on the USD pair, on the inverse, we did actually do that, but on the USDT, we just front run and we like tapped the, in fact, that isn't even the low, is it? So did we even take that low? No, we didn't. Not on the USDT pair. We did not take the low on USDT. So it got front run, and then we had that push up to the monthly, which is where a lot of people are just going to be waiting for everything at the moment. Now, if we can get a move down into VWAP at this stage and the daily, which it doesn't really need to be on the chart anymore, but if we can get that move into the VWAP, weekly VWAP here, hold above, I do think it's kind of likely that we find ourselves get a close around about that monthly. So we will see. We will see how we get along with that. Ethereum's kind of a similar situation, right? You just came in, backtested the daily open. It's not very interesting on a monthly perspective, this, but still, you're not going to engulf like 6 months as you would do on Bitcoin, but it does have the opportunity for a bullish engulfing candle on the on Ethereum as well. So this is currently acting as support. So everything at the moment looking like it's, I mean, either way, it's like the candle that we've had for this month, for January, has just been like insane. So either way, it's pretty bullish. But yeah, we'll see. What else do we want to talk about? Because I am aware that I've got to fill another 40 minutes here until we do get the close. So let's just talk about some stuff. Should we have a look at some other charts? Maybe do a bit of charting. Maybe ask some questions. Do whatever you like. We're up to 65 likes and we've got 80 viewers. So that's now $65 potential giveaway. Holding the weekly VWAP again at the moment. Yes, we are. APT. Oh yeah, APT actually. I'm really annoyed it didn't take out these lows. Yeah, APT. Be careful shorting APT. Seriously, be careful shorting it. Because for me, I would be much more inclined to be still looking for longs, even now, which is a little bit crazy. And I'm just basically taking this off of the EMAs, and the way that this is just running with these 200 EMAs, and just kind of going up the timeframes here. So I know there's a lot of people that want to short this thing, but I still feel that we could head higher on APT. And I'm looking, if we're looking on log, then we do have the log 1.618 coming in there at $21.430. So $21.43 is the 1.618. So I do think there may be an SFP off of the highs, could be the play for this. We haven't really had, I know we put in this double top on here. It's still got heavy negative funding, I believe. How is the funding? It was the most negative funding out of like everything this morning, and it still is. So you're looking at 0.04% funding on this at the moment, which is huge. So shorting this still, although like everyone wants to be short on this coin at the moment, and everyone's like, oh, how do I short Aptos? How do I short Aptos? How can I do this? And I'm like, it's just all these people that have been used to bear market for such a long time, now they're starting to get wrecked, like shorting stuff. So they've been longing stuff the whole way down. They're so conditioned into taking these, like, or they've been taught that short positions are like the best thing in the world, that you can't go wrong with short positions because the markets, we're in a bear market, blah blah blah. And now when things start to turn around, they're caught like so many times here. This has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. I mean, more than that so far if you're actually looking at how this has been moving up. And all it's been doing is just pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate. And there's no reason to think that it can't continue to do that. Because every time you start to build up these divergences, every time people start to short it, you're getting that negative funding, you're getting a lot of people trying to get short positions, and it's just not working out. And I did say this the other day, is that it's not beyond, like, it's not insane to think that the chart can do this, right, and could just keep on doing something like this and could go all the way up here, and we're looking back at this as like, who knows? Because I honestly think this is, with Aptos, it's one that's going to end up probably in the top 10 at some point. It's the one that's getting a lot of hype, so it's going to be something that's going to be battling against like Solana and Cardano and Polkadot, that kind of thing. It's still way too low in market cap to realize that potential at the moment, I guess. So I'd say be careful shorting it. Obviously there will be short opportunities on this, but for me would still like to see at least another move higher to hit that log scale 1.618. And that's where it makes sense from a technical perspective that, okay, maybe that's time for a bit more of a retrace. But we're very close to it, so we'll see how it goes. Or alternatively, right, you wait for the support of the EMAs to fail. So from that perspective, this 200 is going to trump the rest of them. You can see it's already moved through and come to the top of that band there. Looking at I still think a little bit more upside on this. So if you are looking for a short, that's why my alert is up here, because I'm not really considering any short position before that point. If it starts to fall, there's going to be so many opportunities to short this lower. Like, I mean, if you start to drop and you take out this low, then you can look for short positions, because then you can short it all the way back down here again. after it has a bounce. Because you'll probably end up doing this anyway. So all the people who are shorting here, they might get it, but then it's a better opportunity if you can then get a change of market structure, short it once you've shown sign of weakness, blah blah blah. So that's it. That's all I can really do on Aptos, is just look at the high time frames. You've got the 2.618 on linear, you've got the 1.618 on log, coming in around the same point. Generally speaking, that's all you can really do on when things are in price discovery like that, is look at that kind of thing and look for divergences and so on. XRP. Should we do a little look on XRP? I want to go on to actually, let's just have a look on the rest of the chat. Can you check out Tesla? Oh, okay, there's a few more things here. Sorry, I didn't see all of it. Tesla, look at BTC, CVD looks bearish. I'll look at that in a second. Also, what do you think about tomorrow's Fed announcement? Would a 25 base points continually each month for a soft landing, bullish or bearish? I think, like, I'm not going to pretend that I know like a load of, I don't know a lot about macroeconomics and all of that kind of thing. So I don't know how the market's going to react. Everyone's expecting 25 base points hike. That's probably what we're going to get. That would indicate that there is tapering. So we are starting to just chill out a little bit with the whole interest rate hikes. However, in the UK, they're still expected to announce a 50 base points hike the following day. So on Thursday, we're expecting rates to go from 3.5 to 4%, whereas in the US, we're expecting them to go from 4.5 to 4.75, I believe. So it does show there's a little bit of tapering going on. It does show that there's this just like, okay, things aren't as bad this year as maybe they were last year. There's not as much, you don't need to be so aggressive. So I think overall the effect that might, it's hard to tell, but unless it's a shock, I think the effect that has on the market is just as you were. So like, if things are looking good and the market has been responding well over the past few months, the lower hike maybe gives confidence to the fact that, okay, things can just continue as they are and things are starting to ease, which would lead me to think that there's more upside. I don't really think, unless they give a shock like 50 base points hike announcement, then I don't think there's a need to massively pull back, is there? Because no one's expecting it to be zero. So, like if they stop the rate hikes, then yeah, that would also be a shock. But if it comes in as expected, then yeah, probably nothing. Probably nothing. Non-event. CMDR, I like Akka and Glimmer in your long-term selection there. Yes, they are good ones. I've added a couple more tokens into this in the last few days. But let's have a look at Tesla. I don't often look at stocks. Tesla bounce off a 4-hour AB? Or were you talking about, because I know Aptos had the bounce off the 4-hour AB. Yeah, because that's what we had highlighted. I'm going to look at Tesla. Thoughts on the 888 cartel? I do not know what the 888 cartel is. Can you enlighten me? Yeah, it goes up. How deep has this gone? If we're looking at this as like, that's way too much. Think about it. You know, I don't trade Tesla, and I don't really see anything like particularly interesting about this. Obviously, we came down and we hit the 786, right? So we hit that 786, which was so you had this weekly consolidation down here. Where we had support, and this was just going back into just during the height of the bull run last year, as like a back test of what was support for a while, is like I just don't know. I feel like there's not a lot that I can say about Tesla other than like state the obvious. The support was nice because that was coming into the 1-to-1, it was coming into the 786, but now the resistance is like, there's not really anything more I can say to that than other than, look, you've had support once, twice, it tried to hold, you tried to get that little SFP off of it, hold and bounce, it's dropped below. At the moment, it's just a back test of that, and until that is reclaimed and you actually break the market structure here, which is taking out that high, then you can't really be saying that like there's a kind of macro reversal going on here. It's just a case of this just backtesting where it once was. So you'd want to be taking out that high, you'd want to be coming back above like 200. If it can get above 200 and can then start to hold, you'd probably be looking at this region of support here, and then that's when you can start to get back in, and then maybe you're doing like this little inverse head and shoulders type of thing and start to see something playing out like that. But for right now on Tesla, it's kind of uneventful. Like you had a decent bounce and you've come up and hit target. How's the 10k portfolio doing? So I very much what am I saying? Oh, so it's still there, the 10k portfolio challenge. I've done a little bit of changing off that recently. I actually put it back on today and started to have a look at where that was again today, but it's still there. It's sat at, where are we sat at right now? I can bring it up. CoinGecko. We're at 14,687 currently on this. So again, this is public. You can see the transactions I've done off of that. I need to add a couple of these on here because the last time I really updated this was just after I sold the EGLD and Energy Web token, and I bought the Aptos. But over the past couple of days, I've bought Immutable X. I might put that into this portfolio, and I also bought Casper a while back, but I just haven't been keeping it up to date, so that's completely my fault. So it's there, it's doing okay, but I just haven't really been keeping up to date. Greg, how the hell would that make any difference? I mean, what's going to happen? What could possibly happen if I chose to trade on Binance over Bybit? Like, it's crypto, right? It's not like you don't get like massive differences across the different exchanges. I have no idea. Binance is just horrible to trade on. And they closed my account, so because I wouldn't do KYC. Does anyone trade on Binance? I mean, like, interested to know, does anyone actually trade on Binance these days? Isn't the book on Bybit mega light compared to Binance? Just a genuine question, not trying to see if it's somewhere. The thing is with Bybit, they don't really report it, so there's less going on. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't traded on Binance for over a year now. Yeah, so they don't offer perps in the UK. They closed my account because I wouldn't do KYC. I've probably got money on there, but I'm just interested. I'm just going to look at the order book because I don't know. I do look at Binance. I do pay attention to what's going on the books with them. But if we look at the order book and look at the depth here, okay, how significantly different is that to all right, how do I change this? It's obviously 10 is, yeah, so if you're looking at $50 away from price, in fact Bybit has more liquidity there. Wait, let me go back and compare. So I'm looking at the 5 here, and we're looking at roughly, okay, you're up to around about 700-800 BTC on either side of price. So let's say 800 Bitcoin either side of price on there. And then you're looking at 5 that, okay, yeah, it's not far off. Obviously, you've got a lot more on the ask side on Binance and a lot more on the bid side on Bybit, but yeah, it's not far off if you're just looking at the order book on that. So no, I think the thing that, yeah. Only ever traded on Bybit, spot on Kraken, on chain for staking. Never used Binance because of the KYC thing. Yeah. Yeah. And also, like, the other reason why I wouldn't use Binance is because I use EXO, right? I don't know, this is what we have available to us on EXO. It's Bybit or BitMEX. And then we've got all of this stuff here. So we don't have Binance on here. So bonk. What is bonk? We have 20 minutes to go until the new monthly open. How many likes do we have at the moment on this video? 72. We're up to 72 likes. Should we see? Let's try and get this up to 100. Let's try. Let's see if we can get this up to 100 likes. I would be very, very happy. Robots, nice music. Yes. What do you guys think about the music vibe off of this? I think during the day when I'm actually doing like the live trading stuff and there's a little bit more going on, I think the music like is a distraction, and the lights, the weird lights making my face change color, are a bit of a distraction. But when I'm just chilling and sat down here and just talking a lot of the time, I quite like it, and I will do more of these late night type of vibe streams in the future because they're good fun, and I don't have anything better to do. Well, I do. I've got many things that I could do, but tonight I've chosen to hang out with you guys. May sound, you prefer more South or North UK? Well, I am from the South, and I live in London, so I prefer the South, but I do like visiting the North. I support a Northern football team, so I do support Manchester United. And I do like the North. I think the North has a certain charm about it that the South just cannot compete with. So I like that about the North. I like to visit the North, but I don't think I could particularly live there. I like London now. This time last year, I was so over London. I was so fed up with it. I just didn't want to live here anymore. I was thinking, like, where can I move to? That's why I went to Dubai for a little bit. I did a little bit of traveling around. I was in Mexico. Like, this time last year, I was in Mexico. No, not this time last year. A little bit earlier in the year. But I was in Mexico, then came back, and I was like, ugh, England sucks. Went to Dubai for a bit, came back, went away again, came back. So last year I did like Iceland, Mexico, Dubai, Turkey, Italy. But yeah, this year I'm enjoying London at the moment because I'm in a much nicer place now. Greg, Colombia is nice. It has a nice British community, does it now? Maybe I can go get myself a house next to our nice British friend. See what kind of guests he's entertaining these days. What's ASMR? What is ASMR? Do I need to Google that? Am I being completely... Autonomous sensory meridian response. Is that what you guys are on about? Are you getting the tingling sensation that usually begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and the upper spine? A pleasant form of paresthesia, or whatever that is. It has been compared with auditory tactile synesthesia and may overlap with frisson. Is this the one? Are you having that tingly sensation now? What a nice cozy stream this is. Oh my god. It wouldn't be so bad if I was doing this after a few beers, but this is just cringe. Just pour a drink for Christ's sake. Yeah, I know. I'm just on the water, but I've actually finished my water. Maybe I should substitute it with something a little bit stronger. But it's a weekday. I'm trying to be sensible, and I'm trying to be sensible, but I'm not a sensible person. Oh, 15 minutes to go. So anyway, I bought some of this yesterday and it's doing quite well. It's doing rather nicely. Immutable X. So yeah, I bought some of it. And I actually longed some of it after it took out these lows. So I don't have much. I have no thoughts as a target, but I think it's just very good. I don't know what. Let's actually look at this a bit more. I just like the way the chart looks, so I bought some. Good trading, right? There's your POC. So we're at a weekly level. This was a very much an impulsive purchase because I thought the chart looked nice. It just looked good to me. Gotta go up there before we get to a monthly. This is so chill, this music. Greg, Luke, off topic, but what's your favorite console to work on? Console? As in what? Console? On Twitch, they lick an ear for the mouth sound and they pretend it's ASMR. Ah, right. Music stuff. What did I use? So I had an Audient one, which was really nice. And oh my god, what was it? It's been such a long time. So yeah, I had an Audient console, but the one I used to use for live, I've completely forgotten. It will come to me in a moment. Let me have a look at some other stuff. Name me some like. It was a digital console. It's not a Digico, but it was another one that was nice like that. Oh, live. What was it? Oh, this is, yes. It wasn't the SQ. Sorry, everyone. It was, I'm fairly sure it was an Allen and Heath. The one that I used to use. The D-Live, that's the one. That's the one. So I had an Allen and Heath D-Live something that I was touring with. And that was really nice. It's kind of basic. But yeah, I liked that one. Yeah, the SQ ones are shit. But it was, yeah, the D-Live ones. The newer ones, they were nice. I liked those ones. Oh, where are we? Oh, yes. Thank you, Jack, for mentioning FTM, because I had alerts hit on this earlier on. So, not yet confirmed, obviously, but coming in again, having taken out yet another high off of this. But this is the thing. don't underestimate how far these things can continue to pump, because they really can. And to underestimate some of these altcoins would just be very silly. So I need to put the 1 hour back on my favorites. Actually, I took it off there earlier because I don't often check it, but when I'm checking the EMAs I do. Yeah, you'd have to wait for price to come back down below like 52 cents, and then maybe you do get a short opportunity, because this is what I was looking at, was for liquidity to be taken and then to get that move down. But I know this is super newbie of me, but I literally am checking the EMAs because that's the kind of market we're in at the moment. But yeah, bearish divergence on the 4 hour, on the daily, kind of overextended, right? But you'd want to see closes below here, and we're going to get a daily close above, because we've got 10 minutes until the daily close, so we are going to get a daily close above that, so we're not going to get an SFP. And then you're looking at the next level up for FTM is like, oh my god, it's ages away. Ages away. I've got monthly there. Not a proper monthly, but you get the idea. Because otherwise you're looking literally back up all the way up there, which is just stupid. Is there something with more history? That's a bit more like it. Okay. Even historically, there's nothing much going on with this, is there? It's like just repeating this. That's all I can see. You've just repeated this, haven't you? So maybe we're just going to do this from now on. This is where we're at. There's the parabolic move. There you go. Follow that path. Going all the way back up there again. There's nothing. Everything's still so early, and this is why I'm still really bullish. Which is kind of crazy. Like, we've moved up a long way, but I do want to reiterate this to people. Do not underestimate how much this can keep going and going and going and going and going, because there are still people trying to short this, and it's still very early. If we are going to go on a trending move, there's absolutely no way we can be pulling back now. No way. It's just impossible. You cannot do that. We can't get a deep retrace, because if we do that and we're going to get caught, we're not going to get back through this as resistance. So if, let's say, for example, this fails, and there's so many people at the moment that are saying like, oh, what about like if we move back down and we go back into the golden pocket, would you long that? Be like, no. I mean, I would at the time when we go there, but I would absolutely not be looking at a retrace there and then be looking at continuation. I just think that's highly unlikely, because it's way too early to be looking at a deep retrace. Way too early. And if that happens, then you go there and then you go short and you take out the lows again, because that continues to play. Look, we've not made a higher high. Yeah, there's the high that took the low. There's been no change of market structure yet. It is way too early to be having any thoughts of a deep retrace at the moment. And this is honestly why I think we're either, if we do start to retrace now, we're going to be all the way back down at below 20k very soon, and we're going to be very unlikely to get out of that again. Because then people will start to buy that dip thinking, oh yeah, everyone's saying the bull market's back on, I can start to long this again. Probably won't work. And honestly, there's so many more people trying to short this right now. so many more people trying to short price at the moment. I'm trying to short everything. But look at it, zoom out. We've barely done anything. So if you're looking at something like a deep retrace, we've got to be looking at something like this. And this is if it is a genuine move. Like, this to me looks as if we're maybe seeing this like little pullback here where we're coming back into the range and we're just getting that consolidation, and then we have a very good chance of pushing higher, because this is such a hated rally. I did a poll the other day about asking people where they think the top is. Most people think it's in. Most people are wanting lower prices, and I think that's very hopeful at this stage, because there's a lot of support that's been built below us. And if we start to break that support, I will be shorting that shit all the way back down to 16k. I'll be looking for the yearly level down here. It's not on my chart at the moment, but that's where I would be looking. I would be looking at that yearly level as being the next level of support. So if we cannot continue to move higher, I will be looking for a move down to 14k, like 13,800, the yearly level. I think that would be very reasonable. But after such a sign of strength, honestly, it sounds insane. It sounds insane at the moment, but for price to be able to get a deep retrace that starts to come back into reasonable levels, I would be looking at 42, 48, 50k as a move that just can continue. Push up, you range, you push up, you range, and you just continue that kind of move, and then you can go back into a proper corrective move again. Right now you can't do that, otherwise you're getting caught back in the range. You fail to make a higher high, so therefore you're probably going to come down and make a lower low, because this will still just be yet another lower high at the moment. So if this is market turning around, there's no way we can do a deep retrace yet. Just can't happen. I'm prepared to be wrong. Maybe it does that, but for me, like I've never seen it do that before. Like, just allow people to get a good entry and then suddenly move up in the way that everyone wants it to. It still sounds insane to think that, like, yeah, if we are bullish, then this is a long way to, long way to go. Anyway, we have 2 minutes until the new monthly open. And it's probably going to open without the engulfing. What's this? Maysound, Canary Wharf area, Sycamore on the Isles of Sicily. That's most of you can be in the UK. You should check it out in the summer one time. Who said they're in Canary Wharf? Wow, what's going on? Oh, Shakib. I'm going to come to London if it goes 4k for real, yeah. Greg, no, I didn't have a Midas. I haven't. I did use a Midas once, like early on, like when I first started doing stuff. Yeah. Let's have a look, because we have a minute to go. We're going to get our new open, and then we're going to give away, how many likes do we have? 81, 82, $82 potentially. Who's going to be the winner? So we were looking at this on Coinbase. So here it is, there. So that is our new monthly open. That is the new monthly open, isn't it? Let's just be sure. There. 23127. 23127. Who 88. So at the point in which we had that, we had 88 likes. So I'm going to give away $88 to the winner. Mr. Brownbug, that was quick. 23127. Did anyone beat that? 23127. 23139. We've got 23184. So Jack Smith. 23125. There's a 23125. H441 5383. 23125. That's the closest so far. 231. Oh my god, Aman's Baines got it. Perfect. 23127. Aman Baines. You have actually said it perfectly. I'll just make sure you haven't done a double entry. I'll make sure no one else said the same thing. But yes, we do have a winner who got it exactly right. 23. Oh no! Oh my god! No! No! Sorry, I'm so wrong. That was 23217. No, that was 23217, not 23127. Oh my! 23127. 23127. 23127. I'm a working man. Got 23126. So it might be I'm a working man has won it. 23126. 23126. 23126. Does anyone beat 23126? 23147. 23169. Sorry, I'm double checking this. 23125. Oh yeah, so I'm a working man beat that because it's 23126. Yeah, I think it's I'm a working man. I think that's the one. Is anyone contesting that? Or is I'm a working man the winner? I think you are the winner. So 88 USDT plus 3 months of ExoCharts membership. I'll sort this out in the morning with you. I'm just letting P know, although he's asleep. And then we will DM you in the morning because we know who you are. We know who you are. Congratulations! That is our new monthly open. We have not bullishly engulfed the monthly, but we still had a pretty fine month. And we closed above that wick. We never closed above that close. It was close to close, but we didn't. On Ethereum, we did close above significant monthly level. Alright. I have just pasted your... Cool. All right. I have recorded your BEP20 address. I know it's not showing up. It's held for review, but I can see it. It's fine. So that has been recorded and you will receive that tomorrow. Okay. Any final thoughts? Any final stuff that we want to cover before I go to sleep. CVD, please. Yes. What do we want to be looking at in terms of the CVD? Like specifically locally or locally? Are you on about this? Because we do, I guess, 15-minute time frame. Potentially bearish CVD locally, but I'd want to go lower time frames to see if that's looking like anything good at all. Barely trade CVD these days. I just don't think it's very good. I think the reason why we've got this high that's coming in, yeah, it moved above. Yes, you've got the closes below, but it did move above. So you've already broken through that, and now we're just getting this consolidation phase here. So you're into a different little phase of the market there. And also, I'm not going to look at USD CVD. I'm just not going to look at it because I don't use it. There's still like no volume there. May sound, yes it is. So all of our educational material is served on a on like a online server that you can download it. You can access it anywhere. You can download the app, and you can make stuff available to view offline and things like that. And you can also download all the videos. We can tell who's downloading the videos. So if people start taking the piss and they start downloading them, and they're all trackable. So if you have any bad intentions and you want to join the crew and you want to just share our videos elsewhere, then you're not able to do that because we can trace them. But yes, if it's for your own personal use, you can indeed download the videos. I'm supposed to be looking at CVD. Here you've got some local bearish CVD up at the top, right? But it's played out right now because you just taken out the low. So that was your bearish CVD. There's your like 0.1%. Yeah. And just for anyone else who may be new here, who hasn't seen the stream before, what if I burn them on CDs and sell them? Well, you can try. You're welcome to sell them as long as you give us some commission. Anyway, if you are new here, I'm sure there's probably not many people, if anyone, who is new here, but do go check out tauruscrypto.com. That is where you can find out more about our community. You can find out more about the crew. So the crew membership, we do live trading sessions on a daily basis. We did our London trading room today. French Bull also did a live stream today. Tomorrow we're doing more live trading sessions. I'll be doing another live stream, a public one. Then we've got our new daily open with Randall. So we're doing like constant live trading within there. We've got a ton of educational content, like literally like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of hours to look at. We've got playbook strategies, that are things that you can trade every day. Just nice simple setups, things like that, and all sorts of other stuff. We're also in the middle of having a website revamp, so I can show you guys this very soon, but we are having a website revamp at the moment, which is quite exciting. Other than that, yeah, I think that is everything. So we are going to wrap things up here. I haven't looked at the S&P 500. It hasn't really done very much for me. Actually, yeah, it did bounce off the golden pocket. This is exactly what we were talking about in the in the trading room this morning. So you got the bounce off the golden pocket, nice. Yeah, fair. Looking quite good. And DXY is still trading in the same range. Cool. Yeah, that's it for me. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm a working man. We will be in contact with you in the morning to sort out your prize. But until then, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye. Bye.